It's Woman Crush Wednesday. And we are here. We're so excited. I think that's why we were laughing a little bit in the intro, because we are so excited for the show we have in store for you today. Anyway, welcome to Smell the Coffee, your favorite morning talk show with your favorite girls, Diana Master and Aina Riza Quayo. I would say everyone's Woman Crush Wednesday. We are.
Yeah. Like, are we always on this show on Wednesday together?
We are, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
actually.
Cool
it's giving
stuff.
Woman Crush Wednesday.
It is giving. Let's talk about, what you love listening to in the morning.
In the morning?
Yeah. Do you,
So,
to rephrase, do you like listen to podcasts? Do you do like maybe worship session? Do you do like a sermon? What is your morning routine?
So it depends on what the situation is. So like on a regular morning, like going to work, in the morning I will listen to like a visualization audio.
Like
where basically
I am light.
Yeah,
I
where you
am
speak your
energy.
affirmations for the
okay.
day, you set the tone for the day. If it's like I'm going somewhere, like I'm going for a meeting, not a meeting, something less serious, I'm definitely playing music because I know I'm going to be late. So I'm there vibing. You know how it is when you're doing makeup and you're listening to music. You're there and you sing a little bit and then you stop. So, and then sometimes I listen to like a sermon.
Okay.
Usually Sarah Jakes Roberts. She is, I listen to her. What about you?
I actually don't have any morning routines. I just wake up, I'm alive, I do what I gotta do.
I wake up, I'm alive. Okay, I wake up, I pray, and then I listen to like an audio, like an affirmation.
For me, it's
audio.
a bit different because like I'm usually awake from midnight or sometimes maybe from 3 a.m. and then
prayers.
During that time I'm doing my prayers. So when it's 6, I don't know, when does the morning routine start? Because I'm saying I don't really do anything from 6 or from 5 because I've already done in the AMs.
Well,
between
in the AMs,
12 and 1.
Still your morning routine, I guess.
Between 12 and 3, actually.
I guess it's,
I guess that counts as a morning routine. Okay, cool.
Be sure to let us know what your morning routine is in the comments. We'll be right back with our top stories. Stay tuned.
Welcome to What's Cooking, where culinary passion meets expert insights.
Somebody must really want to cook and want to cook good food.
Immerse yourself in the bustling world of professional kitchens as top chefs create mouthwatering dishes. Join us for in-depth interviews as our host explores the experiences and expertise of our guest chefs. Don't miss out. Tune in to What's Cooking on NTV every Friday at 2100 hours and let the culinary adventure begin.
Starting off our news this morning, Hilda Basi, a Nigerian chef, cooks for 100 hours in Guinness World Record attempt. Hilda Basi completed the culinary marathon in the hope of setting a new record for the longest ever cooking session by an individual. Guinness World Records has said it is aware of her amazing attempt, but needs to review the evidence first before officially confirming a new record. Hilda Basi, based in Lagos, Nigeria, has captivated the country with a culinary marathon in the hope of setting a new record for the longest ever cooking session by an individual.
Who's cooking? Who's eating this food?
I also want to know. I wonder.
Who's eating all this food? Can you recruit
I think she's going to distribute it to
Can
the
I
public
come through?
so that you can eat jollof rice?
Yeah, it's a lot of food.
It is a lot of food.
100 hours.
100 hours. And you know what?
And what are you cooking also for that long?
What? Well, she's cooking all these Nigerian dishes. So I also want to know what exactly it is she's cooking for 100 hours, because personally, I cook for 3 hours. I'm like, ooh, tap out.
I don't even cook for 30 hours. I cook like maybe for 30 minutes.
And you're like, I'm done.
I'm done. I make sauce and I make rice. We eat, or I make pap. Sauce, we eat no other fancy things, side dish, no butternut, no what. I make the most simplest meal and we eat.
Well, you're definitely not gonna be
Sometimes I cook for 2 minutes. I make 2 minutes noodles.
And then you're done.
And then I'm done.
You know, the thing is, when you come from like an Asian background, like even with the Indians, the thing is, you have to cook for like 3 hours. Like if you're gonna make breakfast, you have to wake up at maybe 5 a.m. Let me tell you why. Because, like for example, with Korean cuisine, like a Korean breakfast, you have all these little side dishes that you have to cook. So you have your pickled radish, you have your kimchi, you have you have so much to cook, and you're cooking for like 3 hours. And what sucks is that food disappears in like 10, 15 minutes.
Yep. True. Now we move over to our next story. Royal experts have started to bash Prince William and Kate Middleton for taking away King Charles' limelight on his coronation day for a bit of manipulative self-publicity. Royal commentators and expert Sarah Vine brought these allegations and revelations to light. She started by questioning, correct me if I'm mistaken, but wasn't the coronation about King Charles and Queen Camilla? This video featuring the Prince and Princess of Wales and their charming children seems a tiny bit premature. Don't get me wrong, we adore them. In particular, the Princess of Wales is at every 10. The picture perfection, impeccably turned out, stunningly beautiful, stylish, as this short film reminds the world. And while it's lovely, and they really are the ideal family, there is something just a bit too slick about it, a bit too party political broadcast, a bit, dare I say, manipulative.
Listen, if I want to steal the show, let me steal the show. It's not my fault you didn't eat.
Yeah, why did you not eat? Akira is your day.
It's your day.
Why did you not do the most?
My problem is,
how can you let guests outshine you on your day? On
your day. Like, how does that work? It's like inviting people to your birthday and then now you're mad because someone outdressed you. No. You as the birthday girl, why are you not, you know, there's always been that argument of wedding guests. Like, how do you want your wedding guests to show up? Do you want them to show up in the, you know, regular cocktail dresses?
They must all wear black. They must all wear black.
It's a black tie event.
Some uniform design for all of you are going to look the same.
Trust.
There is no things of you are wearing pink, the other one is wearing yellow, no sweetie. All of you
black.
The same outfit, same design.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. It's giving.
I cannot allow you to outshine me. How calling?
No, I think for me, I'll just have a color scheme. Like, these are the colors you can wear, and then yeah, that's about it. You cannot wear white to my wedding. But you, as a person, why are you rocking up to someone's wedding wearing white? Like, what is that? That is disrespect if I've ever seen it.
But some people say people must come wearing white most.
No, don't come wearing white. I've seen weddings, like right now the wedding trend is a black tie event where people are dressed in all black. Oh yeah.
That's my vibe.
Coming from an African background, my cousin got married and her bridesmaids were wearing black. And when she divorced her husband 3 years later,
the rumors,
because of those black dresses.
Yes.
I'm like, yeah. But moving on. People in Japan are now taking lessons to relearn how to smile. Yes, that's right. Smiling lessons are now available for people in Japan following 3 years of government recommendations that people wear masks. After the COVID-19 pandemic spread across the globe in 2020, people in the country were advised to wear masks in order to protect themselves from the respiratory illness. According to the Asahi Shimbun newspaper, since the recent lifting of the mask rules, many people have struggled to adjust to life without face coverings. Some have forgotten how to smile and feel the need to rehearse the facial expression, the paper says. Sessions organized by the Akabane Elderly Relief Center have grown in popularity, with more people requesting individual lessons since the end of last year. The number of applicants rose by 4.5 times, and media first reported in February 2023 the government would be dropping its recommendations to wear masks. So how are the lessons conducted? Participants are given a hand mirror to check their progress and smiles, with some adjusting their facial expression until they are happy with the outcome of their natural smile.
Wow. I am...
Get your bag. Fetch your coin. Fetch your coin.
This is bizarre.
Fetch your coin. I will gladly teach you how to smile for the right price.
But why are you going to be taught how to smile? Doesn't it come natural?
Well, like they're saying, because remember with the masks, everyone was just...
The
mask
is not an issue. The mask is not an issue. You can even smile under your blankets when you are talking to someone. How come then is a mask an issue?
No, I guess to them it's, I don't know, because remember people that side because of the fine dust, people in Japan, China, South Korea, they wear masks a lot because there's a lot of fine dust in the area. So even before the COVID-19 pandemic, they used to wear masks a lot. But I think now, like after being forced to wear a mask and now having to take it off, you feel awkward, man. Like I know people, like my mom, if you tell her to smile, she's like, why are you telling me to do that? You know I can't. Like she genuinely struggles. She's like, it's awkward, it's weird, I don't know how to...
Really?
Yeah, like there are people that genuinely find it hard to smile. They find it weird and awkward.
This is the revelation. You take the classes then.
Take the classes. I mean, unless you're us and you're born with, naturally good smiles.
Moving over to our next story, Ukraine's First Lady attended the ceremony over the weekend and posted a letter of invitation on social media, which will be remembered forever. But it did contain a spelling mistake. Eagle-eyed members of the public on Twitter disagree. The coronation invite to the Ukrainian First Lady has caused a stir on social media due to a potential spelling mistake. Olena Zelenska proudly posted the heraldic-inspired invitation on Twitter following the coronation over the weekend. Ms. Zelenska said, "Invitation will be remembered forever. Was honored to attend the coronation of Their Majesties King Charles and Queen Camilla, and to wish them a successful reign and prosperity." However, some Twitter members pointed out that Ukraine did not have an R, making it look like Ukraine on both the envelope and the card. One thing about Twitter,
no, they're by the netizens.
Twitter will point out everything.
You have lawyers, journalists, everything on Twitter. Like,
but also the, what is it called? What is it called? Where Charles and Camilla...
The coronation?
No, not the coronation.
The palace?
The palace. They are PR people, media people. How did you not... What are you guys doing?
It clearly shows I don't want to say it, but it's coming across as though you don't care. Like, it's like, you know what?
You are like the White House of England, but you are sending out like...
Sweetie, they're not the White House of England. They're the palace.
They are whatever.
They're a whole kingdom by themselves.
A kingdom by yourself, but you are sending out invitations with spelling mistakes.
Personally, I would be offended, but I don't think she missed it. I don't think she had noticed it in the beginning. Until people pointed it out. Because as the picture was up, I was like, what's wrong? And I see, oh, Ukraine, there's no R. It's giving Donald Trump in Nambia, but we move.
Well, we move, I guess. I'll be happy to be invited.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really take a spelling mistake to heart.
Yeah.
It's a common human error. So,
true,
it's fine.
But like you're saying, someone there should have done due diligence. Like,
yes,
honestly.
I'm sure there are what? There are public relations officers, and then there are chief public relations people, and then there are senior, and it's like a whole...
You have a whole whatever it is,
like
a chain of command.
Yes.
That's the word, a chain of command.
All of this invite, I'm sure, went through 1,000 people for it to get approved.
I mean,
but
that's what we learn in media, right?
Yes.
Like that, it has to. There's gatekeepers. Like before it goes there, somebody has to approve it and then pass it on to the next person.
So how come it passed all 99 people?
They were just like, I think it's that thing of you're so busy, you have so much. Remember there was a time you asked me to proofread something, and then I proofread it, and then later on you're like, how? But colleague. Remember? Because the thing is, also, you have to remember our brains automatically add things that are not there. So people could have seen Ukraine, but their mind, their brains automatically added the R, so they saw it as Ukraine.
In their mind, the thing is going to Ukraine. So when they proofread, it's just Ukraine.
Yeah, because it is actually a study that was done where it's like our brains fill in the missing words, like automatically they just
I guess Twitter can also fill in the missing words here. Let's move.
Let's move right along now. After the break, our Blitz Focus colleague Iriana Marie van der Walt spoke to Sir David Wooten, the Deputy Grand Master of the Freemasons Guest Lodge. Stick around, we'll be back right after this break.
Welcome to Active Kids, a daily TV show that sparks creativity, learning, and fun for young minds. With exciting activities and lessons, Active Kids inspires curiosity and a love for learning.
New face to the 115.
The perfect mix of play and education. Don't miss out on the fun. Tune into Active Kids on NTV every weekday at 10 o'clock and let the adventure begin.
En my voorstel diepe trip. Tyd vlieg so stadig. Mis jy lekker goed, loop goed geword op die eierstaf. Ons is met die draai vriendie, nooit te vroeg om verliefd te raak nie. Elke klein dingetjie doen het net weer. My juffrou, die waarheid maak seer op my plaas.
Windhoek, ons kom Namibië toe, yes! 27 Mei sien ons julle by die Doc Jabber sportgronde, saam met die Iwe Joe Black. Yes! Kry jou kaartjies nou by eticket.my.na.
Hey Namibia, it's Joe Black, and I can't wait to come visit you guys on the 27th of May at the Rock and Roll Music Festival in Windhoek. So get your tickets now at the link on top, and come enjoy the day with us. Let's have the biggest show Namibia has ever seen. See you there.
Good morning, my name is David Wooten. I am the Deputy Grand Master of the United Grand Lodge of England, which is the overall body of English Constitution Freemasonry throughout the world. I'm the Deputy to the Grand Master, who is His Royal Highness the Duke of Kent, who is now the uncle of our new king. When Freemasonry started 300 years ago, no government in any part of the world did anything to look after its citizens, and one of the functions of Freemasonry was to look after its own members. However, the beliefs, the values of Freemasonry even then extended to looking after other people. As time has gone on, Masons have become ever more charitable, and they put in large funds regularly into Masonic charities. There is one charity which brings all the other charities together, called the Masonic Charitable Foundation, which is a large fund. It doesn't raise money from the public. It raises money entirely through the efforts and from Freemasons. It's a big charity. It gives away more than £50 million sterling a year. Roughly half of that will be for the benefit of Freemasons, their families, their connections, those connected with Freemasonry, but the other half will be what is an equal core of our beliefs and charities that are, or good causes that are not Masonic. In deciding in the central Masonic charity where to give our money to, we receive suggestions from Freemasons around the world. And we encourage Freemasons everywhere to be engaged with their communities and to be active in supporting and helping those less advantaged than ourselves. And a suggestion we had from our Freemasons in Namibia was that we might consider making a donation to the cause of multiple sclerosis here. And we have identified, on the suggestion of Freemasons here, this organisation, because it's the one recognised, one established charity here doing work supporting and helping sufferers from multiple sclerosis and their families. And our donation is of Namibian dollars 100,000, and we hope that that will make an impact, which is what we're about. It's a special time for the Freemasons. The basic unit in Freemasonry is a lodge. The origin of that term is when in medieval times stonemasons worked together on building cathedrals, churches, other buildings, and they lodged together, they lived. You'd call them dormitories now, but they called them lodges then. And modern masonry groups itself together. They meet in lodges, and the lodges in a region are grouped together, and our lodges in Namibia are grouped together in what we call a district. So we have something called the District Grand Lodge of Namibia. And while each lodge has a head, a chairman, a president called the Worshipful Master, each district has a head, president, chairman, equivalent called the District Grand Master, and they change every few years. And Alan Simmons, who has been our District Grand Master here since 2017, is retiring and is being replaced by Gernot Pietmeijer, who has served as one of the other officers in the so we know him very well. And when there's a new, like the inauguration of a new president, it's a special event. And how do we show it special? Somebody from the Grand Lodge in England comes to do the actual, we call it an installation, but it's the same thing as an inauguration. To do that. So I'm coming here to do that. I'm very happy to present the donation as well. And I've also been visiting earlier this week our Freemasons in Johannesburg and Cape Town. So I've made a good week of it. But I have to say, in the Masons I saw in South Africa told me that Namibia was a beautiful place and I would like it. And it is, and I do. While our membership covers a wide range of affluence, most of us are not rich, as you call it, but most of us have enough money for a reasonable, normal life. We're also conscious that everywhere there are those who are less well off than we are, or suffer some disadvantage, which could be an illness, or it could be to do with housing, or it could be disability, it could be mental health As you know, I mean, the range of disabilities is ever growing, and it's very important to us. If basically it's about friendship, if you like, the social side, not just social in a party sense. Integrity. We want members who, in their personal lives, show integrity. They're not dishonest.
We came, we saw, we conquered, and we slayed. This has been the Wednesday edition of Smell the Coffee. We'll see you again tomorrow, same time, same place. On that note, it's all our love, all our light, and adios.